this video, I take the pint from the best dim sum place in Seattle, Jade Garden, in Seattle's Chinatown, and I travel to the Seattle neighborhood of Queen Anne. Can I make it in time to be there when my nephews get home from their second day of school? Or will I fail like I did in my pint range test video? Some people use their Onewheel as their primary means of transportation, like Mario in New York City. Check out his channel and see his daily commute. More and more people are using their Onewheel as a last mile solution in the big city. The term last mile solution refers to the last leg of a journey that takes a person from a travel hub like a bus or subway station to their final destination, be it work or home. I'm seeing more and more people ditching their cars and using electric rideables like the Onewheel, electric scooters, electric skateboards, and electric unicycles as their last mile solution. Lots of people enjoy riding Onewheels in cities because it's just a great way to explore. There's so much cool stuff to see densely packed in big cities that makes urban riding a blast. Whatever your reason for riding your Onewheel in the big city, there's one thing for sure. When done properly, it can be a really fun time. While I'm riding from Chinatown to the neighborhood of Queen Anne in Seattle, I'll be sharing some tips for success on your big city rides. If my talking gets too boring, you can read these tips on my website, oneradwheel.com. Let's start off with tip number 1. Be comfortable and confident on the Onewheel. There's an urge to jump on your Onewheel and to start shredding the streets like the guys from The Float Life, Sly Dog Stroh and Jeff McCosker. Don't start riding in traffic too soon. Sly Dog didn't get riding in the streets until he had a ton of experience and miles under his belt. Make sure you are experienced and feel confident and comfortable before you hit the road, or you could end up hitting the road, literally. Tip number 2, wear safety gear. Are you sick of me harping on this yet? Good, that means I'm doing a good job. Tip number 3, be predictable. Being predictable lets drivers, pedestrians, and cyclists know what to expect. If you ride erratically, swerving unexpectedly into traffic, it's hard for drivers to know what to expect from you. Tip number 4, never leave your Onewheel unattended and or bring a lock. This is just general security. I've made a more detailed video about Onewheel security in the past. I like having a light lock with me like the Tiger Lock so I can secure my Onewheel while I'm in public, and for the times that I can't give my Onewheel my full attention. For example, if I'm at the library, I'll lock the Onewheel next to me just in case nature calls and I need to step away for a brief moment. Tip number 5, always be alert when riding. Always be alert and on the lookout. Cars, pedestrians, cyclists, potholes, dogs, these are things that could strike at any minute. Which moves us on to the next tip. Prepare for the unexpected. Random car doors swinging out at you, darting children, lunging dogs, rude cyclists, panhandling fishermen. All these things are unexpected and could strike at any moment. Next tip, number 7, be seen. Drivers hit things that they don't see, so be visible, especially at night. Wear reflective clothing and use a flashlight when appropriate. Tip number 8, assume drivers don't see you. You've done everything you can till now to make sure that drivers can see you. Now the next part is to assume that no one sees you. That's just safe riding. When crossing intersections, I try to make it a point to make eye contact with drivers, smile, and even wave before going on my way. It leaves a good vibe between me and the driver, and it also ensures that I'm being seen. At this point, I'm taking off the temporary protection that I put on the rails for this brand new pint when I was teaching my nephew how to ride it. I must say, it did a pretty good job. Tip number 9, bring a charger. You may plan on just going for a short ride, but the Onewheel will beg to take you the long way. It will tease you to take unexpected turns, and it will plead you to go and explore. Bring a charger so that you don't get stranded. There are plenty of outlets in the big city to charge up. Some of my favorites include fast food places, coffee shops, restaurants, bookstores, libraries, department stores. What's your favorite place to charge? Share it with us in the comments below. Next tip, number 10, limit distractions. Get off your phone, take off your headphones. Be aware of your surroundings and be in the moment, especially when you're in the potential dangers of a big city. Tip number 11. This is a continuation of being seen. Don't hang out in driver blind spots. Either zip past slow-moving cars or slow down so that cars can pass you. Hanging out in blind spots puts you at risk for getting cut off when drivers aggressively change lanes. Tip number 12. Be respectful and responsible. Don't give one-wheelers a bad name. Obey traffic rules. Smile and wave to the gawkers. Say hi and answer questions to curious onlookers if you have time. Tip number 13. Don't ride in busy traffic while intoxicated. Things like alcohol dull the senses and slow reaction time. Tip number 14. Bring a first aid kit. Getting injured sucks. Bleeding all over the place while riding home or to work sucks even more. Having a simple first aid kit to clean up lacerations and abrasions will come in handy. Trust me, I know. Tip number 15, plan your route. Using Google Maps, you can set your route as a biker. Bike-friendly routes are probably the most one-wheel friendly. And tip number 16, explore and have fun. See something interesting? Go check it out. The Onewheel is not about the destination, it's about the journey. So go and enjoy it. Carve and have fun. If you're a big city one-wheeler, share your riding tips in the comments below. I'd like to thank SUPrents.com for providing me with this Onewheel Pint rental while visiting family in Seattle. If you want a convenient way to travel or vacation with the Onewheel, try out SUPrents. It's a unique service that ships the Onewheel to your destination for your trip, and then when you're done, you just ship the Onewheel back to them. It's super easy, and it's a great way for people to try the Onewheel before they buy it. In fact, SUPrents even has a try before you buy program for the XR and for the Pint. Go check out the link in the description for more. Unlike my last Pint range test, this time I made it in time. I do have to thank the tardy bus driver who was running 30 minutes late for helping me out and dropping off the nephews just in time for me to arrive.
Woo! How was the ride?
The ride. It was awesome.
Are you tired?
No. Your legs can get tired, but I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Were you guys out riding these things?
Yep. We're first day for the bus stop.
What's up? You wearing glasses now?
Make your video.
You watch my videos?
Yeah.
All right, give me 5.
I only watched one video.
Oh.
What's up, everybody? This is the second day of my school. I'm in 2nd grade, and this is our building.
Yep, try not to shake it.
Oh, it smells weird.
Sorry.
What? What'd you do? Oh. And so that's the end of my video, and I'm gonna turn this off.